Big news. Still shocked by the news. I feel like I'm going to explode. And the survey says, we appreciate you so much for watching.
She started off our Hey guys, I'm country music artist and songwriter Matt Tucker, and you're watching the Michael Finkley Show. Talk to Jesus, talk about the fight and drink. I will make it.
If I can make it through the night, just to see a brighter side, 'cause I've been working all my life just to make it.
Hello everybody, welcome to Michael Finkley Show. Thanks for joining us today. Y'all, I am super excited about today's show because it's kind of like one of my other biggest dreams coming true. So last year I was able to talk with a few of the Power Rangers or from the Where Are They Now special I did on last year, and including like Zordon from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's like a continuation of that. Y'all, we have Roger Velasco with us, and he is best known for being the Green Ranger and Power Rangers Turbo, and also Power Rangers in Space, the Black Ranger. So y'all, I'm excited about this. He talks about his time being on Power Rangers, family, future plans, all these kind of good stuff. He becomes that much more three-dimensional. You watch these people on television for so long, and you get to talk with them about like everyday things, and it's kind of like you're becoming friends in the midst of you talking, but you learn so much from them. And so this is my experience with Roger. So Think Fam, another awesome episode you don't want to miss. Back in a moment. Next, Roger's with us. Don't you go away.
On, beautiful people, I am Tre D, your life coach and relationship expert, and you are tuned in right now to the Michael Finkley Show. Don't miss it.
Hello everybody, it's Finkley from the Finkley Experience. We're an educational consulting firm that specializes in first generation education. So we assist students with their college and career endeavors. We train school administrators on the state of first generation students. And also we partner with colleges and universities to assist their first generation population for easy transition from high school to college. So if you're looking for a presenter or a speaker that presents on these topics and so much more, visit our website at thefinkleyexperience.com and learn about all that we do. We're looking forward to working with you. We have so much to talk about. We have so much to laugh about. All here on Finkley. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Now y'all, my next guest, y'all, I have been a fan for years on top of decades with this next guest. Y'all, he is an actor, he is a model, he is Roger Velasco. Roger, thank you for being with us.
Awesome, yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me on the show. I know that we've been going back and forth for some time. And you're busy, I'm busy, everyone's busy, but at the end of the day, if you just, put it down on paper and you make it happen, exactly. We're here. So thank you for having me.
You're very welcome, sir. You are very welcome. And like I said, we have been following you since we were small, right? A lot of people know you from your time on Power Rangers Turbo and Space and Lost Galaxy. And, we have been following you, Carlos, right? But it started a long time ago. So I must ask this question. This quote just keeps coming to my mind. Denzel Washington once said, "Goals on the road to achievement cannot be achieved without discipline and consistency." You agree with that?
Discipline and consistency over a longer period of time. So without you putting a time frame on it, whatever it is you're trying to pursue, just be consistent and be determined and just be sold out on what you're doing. Because if you want people to buy into you, you got to be sold out first and say, this is it. I'm be fully committed, all in.
Wow. What does discipline and consistency look like for Roger?
I mean, it's everything, you know. If you're going to be in the public's eye, understand that first of all, you are the product. So, you know, you are the pro. You got to take care of yourself. You know, you got to eat the right things. You got to work out. You got to get your sleep. You know, you're not going to look your best all the time. You know, you know, you're going to get negativity coming your way. You got to overcome that. You know, that's just that's part of the deal. And just knowing that you're going to encounter all that. Just be determined and have discipline. When I mean discipline, is continue to do those things that make you stretch, make you feel a little uncomfortable, and you do those over a long period of time, and eventually you're a great actor, or you're in shape, your physique looks a certain way, or whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. But yeah, work on yourself first, and not just, you know, physically, internally too, and up here mainly.
I got you. I'm learning that because I've only been doing this now for 2 years, and I've gotten a lot of eyes on me recently, and I'm learning that day by day, right? So now I'm more health conscious. I'm watching what I eat. I'm more active and exercising, and you know, it's just that I'm getting myself together in order to be effective for people that I serve each and every day.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's no, you know, model of what we should look like, or what, you know, right, being in your best form and shape could be, or, you know, the best possible you just become the best possible version of yourself that you can all the time, over and over. You know, everybody's got different, you know, different levels, different goals, different standards. You know, just as long as you're just pushing and you're growing all the time, that's the most important thing, is what I think. It's just always continue to work on your craft and work on yourself, for sure. That's the key. And stay consistent and believe. You know, everybody's gonna tell you no. Everybody's gonna tell you, okay, let me tell you what I heard, okay? You're too tall, you're too skinny, you're too ethnic, you're too dark, you're too this, you're too that. And it's like, okay, all right, I heard it all. You know how many times you hear, you know, a lot of negativity. You got to be ready for that. So you got to also prepare your craft. First of all, work on your craft, whatever it is, whether you're a host on a radio and a TV show, top radio TV show, or an actor on Power Rangers or whatever. Just master that craft, because then that's going to give you confidence. Work on yourself.
Every day, right?
Yeah, every day. Every day, chip at it. Every day. You know, there's this mantra I like, day by day, in every way, I get better and better. You know, and just strive for that day by day. In every way, I get better and better. So whatever it is, just, you know, maybe I get better at breaking down a script, you know, this one time, maybe just slightly better at that this time. Or maybe I picked up a better diet habit that's just slightly better at that, you know, whatever it is, just continue to work on yourself is what I think is a very, very important.
Definitely important. Definitely important. And I feel that in doing and reading about you and listening to other interviews, you've done a lot of work on yourself. And growing up in California, sports was your thing. How did sports like soccer and cross country assist you to the discipline mode of where you are as an adult today?
You know, my parents threw me in soccer at the age of 5, and boy, you learn discipline and you learn commitment, determination, you know, team skills, you know, like we don't make it till we all make it. You know, you learn all those very important principles that later down the life, I start implementing. So sports are very important. They've been very important part, a big important part of my life. They continue to be. You know, I'm 45 years old now, and honestly, I like to say sometimes I feel, you know, stronger and better than when I was back when I was on the show. I do. That's just how I feel, you know. So sports has always been great to me. Cross country, that pushed me. I mean, I was at cross country at Pacific Palisades. You know, some of these guys over there were like 100 pounds, 97 pounds, and they're fast, you know. And I remember there's a group of guys that I could just never keep up with. I would be on their tail, but I could never beat them. You know, but I knew it was in the right group. I was like, I'm in a group where like, these are the best of the best. I'm not the best of the best on this team, but this whole team is like a good team. And these guys are beasts, and I'm right there on them. So I always just stretch, you know, sports have always helped me stretch. And then same thing in Power Rangers, you know, when you're working, people don't know when we're shooting turbo, 14-hour days, you know, 15-hour days, you know, basically living on set. Sometimes not eating for hours, of course, snacking and stuff like that. Again, that's, you know, you find it, you know, once you figure it out, you go back in there and you whatever it is, whether it was from soccer, you learned it, you bring it on the workforce, and you stretch. And Power Rangers, for sure, we stretched a lot. For sure.
That too.
For sure. And I don't mean physically. I'm saying we did some, stuff that, yeah, it was insane. They, not a lot of people can take some of the stuff that we went through, for sure. Absolutely. It was pretty awesome. At the same time, it's awesome because it's like, man, I go back and when I get together in my turbo crew, we're like, can you believe we went all that? I'm like, whoa, like it was crazy. Well, yeah, it was fun. Part of the process.
Oh, man, I love it. So let's get into it, shall we? Power Rangers. I grew up on it. I remember when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came on. I was maybe 4 at the time, but I would leave school and jump right on the television once the Power Rangers came on, and I followed it, all these many years. And recently, I just had Nakia and Catherine on. They were telling me about their experiences as well. How did that start with you? How did this opportunity come about?
Power Rangers?
Yes.
Honestly, man, the more you sow the ground, the more opportunities are going to show up for you. You know that. So I was just sowing the ground. I was just, I was starting as a model. First of all, LA models picked me up, and I was an inner city kid. I don't know anything about this stuff. And I just started working and started, kicking butt, making money. And this was fun. And then they're like, hey, talent department's we're looking for the next Latino, blah, blah, blah. I was back when Ricky Martin had done the La Vida Loca, and there was this big explosion. Everyone wanted a Latino. And LA Talent goes to LA Models. We're looking for the hot Latino. And like, well, we got this guy, Roger. And we're like, and they called me over. I'm like, all right, I'm down. So I went over to I started sowing some more seeds over there and started doing a commercial and then another and started booking and a booking. So why don't we start sending them for theatrical? And I started booking theatrical jobs, movies and stuff like that. And then they're like, hey, you're going to read for this TV show. And I was like, at the script, I said, whoa, this is the big thing that's happening globally right now. The phenomena. I watching these kids, they can't go to the movies or anywhere, Universal City, the malls, like they're getting mobbed. That TV show, like, yeah, like, okay. So I went in, and honestly, I treated it like any other audition. And once I walk out of those auditions, next, that's the mindset. You just give it your all. You put it on that camera, on the table, whatever. And then this is how I was trained. You walk out of there, next, you forget about that. And I did. I walked out, forgot about it. But like a lot of times back then, and now this is not to sound arrogant, I would get a call back almost all the time. And then they call me back once. And then I auditioned like a total of 5 to 7 times. I think I screenshot like 3, 4. And I auditioned like 5 to 7 times. Because at the time, it was such a big phenomenon that they auditioned over 50,000 people. And they went to the big cities, Miami, Chicago, New York, of course, Hollywood, Austin or Texas or whatever. And then, I don't know, they put this new turbo crew together. And there was Carlos. Carlos was born.
We love Carlos. We love Carlos.
That was it.
And, Space Ranger as the Black Ranger. I had more. I had more for both of them. I had more for both of them growing up. I wish I still had them. But during this time, what did you learn about yourself?
Man, I started growing into a man. You're like responsibilities. You have millions of kids watching. That comes a lot of pressure, so and moved out on my own at the age of 18 to do all this that I was doing with Power Rangers and all that. Yeah, 18, 19, I was out like just to do all this stuff. As a matter of fact, yeah, I got Power Rangers and I was traveling so far to go shoot here in Valencia. And it's like, I gotta go place over there. So that got me out of my mom's house. And at the age of 19, while I was on Power Rangers, and so I just grew up. It was time to grow up, pretty much. It helped me grow up. I didn't know it was going to be this massive. I'll be honest. If you ask me, hey, you think 30 years from now, you guys are going to be talking about this and doing global conventions, worldwide, and being interviewed by such, incredible people like you, like the Finkley Show? I mean, no. I would be like, no, absolutely not. But we're here. So it's been a blessing. Hey, I love all of you guys. I love all the Power Ranger fans, all my Power Ranger friends, because my fans usually become my friends, and, everything about Power Rangers. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Do you keep up with the current shows of Power Rangers?
I really don't. But the funny thing is that a lot of the guys on the new latest, like Beast Morphers guys, they're all my friends. We're literally my boys. These are my friends. So no, although I haven't even watched the latest ones, and I knew they were on, and like, I don't know, Jazz is just my boy. I know Abe, he's my boy. Rory, my boy. We just chill. I don't know. So no, I haven't been watching them. Maybe I should. But yeah, Jazz and I just did a convention 3 weeks ago in Reno. So we're always working together. Actually, no, excuse me. Him and I got invited to a book signing in his town in Reno because they asked him, hey, who do you want to bring out? And of course, he says, I'm bringing on my boy, Roger Velasco, the Green Turbo Ranger, Black Space Ranger. And I went out there and it was a blast. So you know what? Next time you ask me this question, I'll probably have watched some of the new ones.
Catch up, Roger.
Catch up.
No, I literally stopped at like Time Force, way back when, and I could not tell you the new ones right now, but those older ones are very near and dear because I grew up with it, right? I grew up watching them. Definitely grew up watching them. The stigma.
Can I say something? And this is probably gonna like some of you are probably gonna say, wait a minute, huh? What did he say? Can you believe that even when I was shooting these, I wouldn't even watch these episodes?
What?
It's a true story. I just shoot it
Roger.
and move on. And shoot it and move on. Just shoot and move on. This is a true story. I wouldn't even watch my own. Sometimes I wouldn't even watch the dailies. We call them dailies because once we shoot, everybody's watching dailies to, make sure that, the footage they're going to pick is the right one. And I wouldn't even watch those. I would just shoot it, move on. Where's the next script? Let's go. But that's just how I was trained, not to like focus too much on that stuff, critiquing yourself. Oh my God, I should have done this a different way. Oh no. I look such like a dork on that scene. No, now you're in your head.
Yeah.
And now you're shooting the next episode. You're like, wait, hold on. I don't want to look like, forget that stuff. Just get in there, knock it out, do your work. Your work is to do the work. Once you do it, that's it. Later on, maybe we'll watch them later once we're done with the season. But really, I wasn't really watching them.
I can definitely understand that. I really can because I have over 200 shows, and I just started watching older shows I used to do. Because I wanted to keep my mind in a state of I don't want to be, I did this, do that. I don't want to be a robot, right? I just want to be me.
Right, that's the thing. And I watched the show. I just watched it through my eyes. Like I read the script. Like I know the episode. Like I know it's weird. I just like, okay, yeah, I know. I watched it. I already watched it. I read the episode. I did some shots. I'm good. But it's good. You know what I did like to watch a lot? I'll be honest with you. One thing I was like, the bloopers. Oh, those were my favorite. That I'd be like, ooh, let's watch some bloopers. Those were cool. They don't do those anymore. Remember the bloopers at the very end?
Oh, I remember.
Those are classic. Those are so good.
And it was just like at the end, if you felt like a part of the team, like, oh my God, they do mess up, right?
Yeah.
They do get it wrong sometimes.
Yeah. They're not perfect. What?
Right.
Oh man, they're like us. Bam.
Right. They're people.
They tied it all in.
Tied it all in. So for the Fink fam, I know a lot of us are out there, is Roger looking for love?
What's going on, everybody? This is Anthony Dalton II. I play Calvin Rodney on Tyler Perry's #1 show, Sisters on BET, and you're watching The Michael Finkley Show.
Colors. What the? Oh, God. This one. Yeah, right, Marine. So I guess we don't stand for colors, huh? I'm sorry. I was starving. What was you eating on anyway? Let me put you on. This that Lucy's hoopie pie. Okay. Hey, but before you go, Marine, what can I get me one of those? Oh, at all the Super Target locations, Sergeant. Okay. And where can you get your chart sheet at in the morning? On your desk. As long as we track it.
So So even after Power Rangers, did you have a stigma attached to you? Like, that's Roger from Power Rangers. Was it hard for you to gain other jobs after the show?
No, you know what? I've booked a lot. I mean, I just kind of, my life went in a different direction because I started getting involved in real estate because I just figured, like I want to also do something else, not just I'll put all my eggs in this basket. And I just started having a lot of success. So I could have probably still, a couple of years back, because now I'm shooting stuff, but back a couple years back, I could have done a lot of stuff, I'm sure, but no stigma. I still book some stuff. I still got some other jobs and stuff like that. I did like a lot of movies. The other day I was in the room and then I got recognized by this gentleman. He goes, "Man, you an actor?" I'm like, okay, of course, right? He's in the Power Rangers. Oh, you watch Power Rangers? No, he's no Power Rangers. And it's rare because usually it's like, oh yeah, Carlos, I knew it. Like, you right? It's like, but it's no, not Power Rangers. He goes, "Did you do a movie called Castle Rock?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh man, I knew it was you." He goes, "That's my uncle's favorite movie." I'm like, "Whoa, okay, cool." It's like, so there's the other stuff that I've done that people kind of remember me by, I guess, and that was last month. So I don't know, pretty cool. But yeah, there's the Power Ranger thing is the thing I get asked all the time. Like, are you over it? Like, does it bug you? Like, I'm like, honestly, no. It's a part of me. I own it. It's me. It's not like it's this other thing. And then there's Roger. It's a part of me. It's Power Rangers, it's been part of my whole life.
Right. I'm so glad. Like I said, we've enjoyed watching you all these years. I see that you still go to different conferences and you still do interviews. You talk about it. Like I said, it's a part of you. It's definitely a part of you. Please don't lose it. Please don't lose that part of you. Because we enjoy it, Roger. We definitely enjoy it. What is Roger been up to? What's next on Roger's list?
Man, I've been up to a lot of things. I have a puppy. I have a business. I, enjoyed a lot. Last year, an episode with I got a few awesome people, but it was for Sangre Negra, a small TV show on Tubi and Amazon. It was for episode 8. That's not out yet. That was pretty cool because it was totally opposite than anything that I've kind of done. Look me up, official Roger Velasco on IG. There's fun TikToks on there that I've done. There's a lot of cool stuff. All the stuff that's up and coming with my conventions. I'm just not going there. I'll be in Houston. I'll be in Florida. We're coming around, and for sure, this project in the works when it comes to film, TV hosting, and of course the web series right now.
Oh, no, you are staying busy, sir.
Yes, I can't just sit around. I like to just, if I'm not, I like to just dig. Like, what else? What else can we do? We can pick up. Right. I don't know. I just like to stay busy. I have a beautiful 14-year-old I just dropped off at the skate park. Loves hanging out with him. My daughter's 18, 19. That's fun. But other than that, I'm not married. So I just like to stay busy and just work during the week. I push real estate. I've been in wholesale lending for a long. Actually, I've been in real estate finance for a long time. It's something that it's one of my businesses, and I'm a businessman. And in the weekends, I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do? If I can travel to Atlanta and go meet some fans over there and, bless them and be blessed at the same time, why not? I haven't been to Atlanta. I heard there's fans in Atlanta.
There are fans.
I'm sure there is.
Exactly. So
wherever you want me to go, Roger's going to be there. And of course, I'm still working on TV and film stuff.
This is your first time coming to Atlanta, period?
This is my first time. Oh, you're in Atlanta?
No, I'm actually in South Carolina.
Okay, so I've been to North Carolina before. I've never been to South Carolina. Gotcha. I would love to go to South Carolina. But first time in Atlanta. This will be it. My brother lives there. His name is Carlos Velasco, and he produces films, and he's doing very well out there right now. He's a film producer, and his name is Carlos. His name is Carlos Velasco. The irony of that. And, I've heard along the way that when he was a kid watching me on TV, he got inspired to get into that industry. And he did. And, I'm humbled and, fortunate that I have a little brother that was inspired by that. But now I'm inspired by him, of course, because he's doing some amazing things in cinema now. Oh, guess what? I was sitting down with a couple of the Rangers, and I get a phone call, and he goes, "Hey man," he goes, my brother called me. He goes, "Hey man, do you know my lead is a Power Ranger?" He goes, what do you mean? He goes, you know the film I'm shooting right now? He goes, yeah. He goes, my lead is a Power Ranger. He says he knows who you are. And he was that he picked up some certain habits of you. So he used to watch you back in the days. And yeah, he knows who you are. He goes, but anyhow, long story short is, yeah, my brother's, I think his name is Yoshi. He's doing, he was the lead actor in the last film that my brother is filming. So it's pretty cool.
Come on,
it's
the circle of life. The
circle of life, you know. I guess, you know, Power Rangers, they just kind of get around.
Yeah.
We're everywhere.
Definitely. I love it, sir. You say you're not married. So for the Fink fam, I know a lot of us are out there, you know, is Roger looking for love?
Oh, of course, 1,000%. I'm looking for some real love. You know, I have 2 beautiful kids, incredible mom, but like it wasn't for me. And her and I, we still do business together. We talk almost every day. Like she's got her couple and all that, and they're great. But I'm just really picky right now. You know, I at this age have to be really picky because Roger Velasco is ready to fall in love, and it's not going to be with just any woman. You know, she's got to check off a lot of boxes too. You know, you know, and just, you know what I mean? I'm just being honest and pure and loving and, you know, a caring woman, and, you know, a woman that will treat me as a king and I will treat her as a queen, because I can't be a king unless I treat her as a queen. There you go. And that's it.
There you go.
That's it.
There you go. So after this interview, I promise you'll probably get a lot of DMs, because how can we, as a Fink fam, follow you on social media?
How? You just go to official Roger Velasco on IG and official Roger Velasco on Facebook and the Roger Velasco on Twitter. But I'm mainly on IG. If you want to find me, I'm really heavy. I would say heavier on IG at official Roger Velasco on IG. That's a good place to find Roger Velasco. And get in my DM if you have something nice and positive to say. Just get in my DM. If it's positive, more than likely you're gonna get a response. If it's mean and, you know, derogatory, it's probably not gonna get any activity. If it's empowering, perfect. I love to hear from you.
See, that's my dude. See, we're best friends now. He doesn't know it yet, but we're best friends now. You've been best friends for like 25 years in my head, but we're best friends now.
Cool, awesome. I like making new friends all the time. That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Roger, for being with us today and telling us your story and getting more insight of who you are, because, you know, we watch you for so long, and now talking with you, you're that much more three-dimensional to us. So thank you so much.
Oh yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. I'm, you know, just like an onion, man, just a couple layers, peel them open and keep it real all the time. And, you know, there's not much to it, you know, just be myself. Very simple. Just treat others the way you want to be treated. Just basic, simple principles, you know, like lead with love. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, don't take life too serious. Like everything that you think is going to happen or you fear normally doesn't happen. Just relax, calm down, live life, like be good to others. And just as long as you're doing the right thing, you should be okay. You know? Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's my God, this is good stuff. Fink fam, don't you go away. Back in a moment.
Hey, this is RJ Smith. I play James on The Rookie on ABC. And right now, y'all are tuned into the Michael Finkley Show. Check it out. It's awesome. Let's get it going, y'all.
Keeping your skin flawless and clean is important, and I have the products just for you. Welcome to Mimi's Natural Pantry, where she specializes in homemade handcrafts, including lye and goat milk soaps, body butters, and sugar scrubs. All items are handmade products. All items have simple ingredients and are vegan friendly. In a world where you can barely pronounce many of the ingredients in your everyday products, Mimi's Back to Nature offers an alternative choice for those who are ready to get back into nature. Ready to order? Visit their website at mimisnaturalpantry.com. All orders over $50 have free shipping up to 25 pounds.
Hey guys, I'm Sydney Hansen. I'm a Southern rock singer-songwriter, and you're watching The Michael Finkley Show.
welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. I hope that you enjoyed this awesome interview with Roger. Thank you so much for being with us and just telling it like it is in your words. We appreciate you. Much success to you. Much, much, much more. Thank you for being with us. And you're now part of the Think fam. You have no choice now. You got no choice. Thank you again, Roger. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Michael Finkley Show. Ring that bell for notification. We'll see you an email saying, hey, new content's uploaded. Listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And for more information about what we do on our show, visit our website, michaelfinkley.show.com. Of course, U42, visit us at u42.com with some exclusive things coming your way, I promise you. Thank you so much for watching, and guess what? We'll see you next time. Have a good one.